Hey class, it's Mr. G. I hope all is going well. I'm going to go ahead and get y'all started on the Common Lit article. So if you will click the link on your Google Classroom, I have the link directly related to this article. By the way, great job on doing your work. Many of you scored significantly higher than you usually do, so proud of you. Keep up the good work. What we're going to be reading about today on Common Lit is self-care. This article was written in 2019. So you can see it right here on my screen. Let me hide this for you. There we go. And what I plan on doing is reading through this with you and hopes that it will help. And I will work on answering the guided questions with you and hope that this helps you on your assessment. All right, so let's begin on self-care. Here we go. It says, taking care of ourselves is part of becoming independent. This informational text explores some important self-care strategies and the benefits of practicing them. So once again, as you read, take notes about strategies for taking care of yourself and the possible benefits of those strategies. Okay, so we will be doing this tool right here, the new tool, the annotations. So, paragraph 1. How often have you heard people say, take care or take care of yourself? Have you ever stopped to wonder what that means exactly? How do you take care of yourself? Well, keeping your mind and body healthy and safe is fundamental. Let's pause right there and let's click this little footnote. Fundamental, it means necessary. So it's necessary, fundamental, to staying alive and thriving as a person. This would include things like making sure you get enough sleep and eating a healthy diet. It would include, let's go ahead and highlight that. That's important. This would include things like make sure you get enough sleep and a healthy diet. Absolutely. Click. How many of us do that? I don't know. It's tough sometimes, isn't it? It would include taking steps to get healthy if you're ill, managing the stress in your life effectively, and making choices to keep yourself safe. Being safe also means not misusing dangerous substances, driving safely, and not taking needless physical risks. All right, let's highlight that. That's important. That gives us another clue into what being safe means, at least according to this article. There are a lot of things you need to do to take care of yourself, but many of these things are not that hard to do. Luckily, we are built with automatic alert mechanisms. What are the mechanisms? It's a natural process by which something takes place. Okay. If we pay attention, our bodies let us know when we are tired, need to rest, or need to sleep. Let's highlight that. Our bodies let us know when we are tired, need to rest, or need to sleep. Let's highlight this in I was going to highlight it in blue, but oh well. We feel hungry when we need to eat and often feel sick when we eat too much food that is not healthy for us. That is so true. I know if I grab a big bag of chips and start munching on them, it tastes so good at the beginning, but then afterwards I'm like, ooh, did I really need to eat all that? Chances are good I probably didn't. I probably should have munched on some carrots or something. Even though our bodies give us plenty of information, we still need to learn how to pay attention and respond when our body tells us that it needs something. We need to learn how to make good choices about what will keep things from going wrong or from putting ourselves into unhealthy or unsafe situations. As young children, our parents, family, and caretakers make most of our health decisions for us. That is true. I know you guys are in high school, but your parents still probably purchase the groceries. They work to keep us safe, and as we grow, we have to combine our experiences and what we learn about the world to keep ourselves safe. We need to learn to interpret. Interpret on this one is to understand the signals our bodies provide and understand how to respond. As we grow up, we will manage more and more of our own self-care. And this is so true. All right, even as adults, you have to be able to advocate for yourself, listen to your body, and take care of yourself. Because if you don't, your health could deteriorate. That means go downhill. Self-care strategies. Your body is an extraordinary machine. It changes over time, interacts with the world, adapts to different environments, and can usually fix itself when broken or wounded, sometimes with some help, it says in parentheses. But like other machines, it needs proper fuel, which is your nutrition, rest, which is your sleep, and maintenance, which is your exercise, to function properly. Without attention to these basic needs, the machine can become less efficient. Efficient means working in a well-organized way. And you can get sick. A way we can stay healthy and prepare for future challenges is to maintain positive self-care strategies. So let's highlight that. Seems quite important. We'll do that one in blue. So what does your body need? It needs proper fuel. nutrition, rest, and maintenance. Okay, and it gives us a little clue as to what all those are. All right, let's talk about sleep. Sleep is really, really important because I'm pretty sure I don't even have to read this, but I bet you it's going to talk about something dealing with how it repairs your body. So let's read and find out. Sleep. Believe it or not, you are supposed to get between 9 and 9.5 hours of sleep per night. When was the last time you got that much sleep? I don't know the last time I got that much sleep. Sleep and rest are incredibly important for your well-being. It's a simple life skill, even if it's not always so simple to get the right amount of sleep, that can have a really positive impact on many parts of your life. Good sleep improves learning, concentration, memory, mood, attitude, energy, digestion, and heart health. It promotes growth, performance, and safety. All right, let's highlight that. No one exactly knows how sleep happens, but we know that during sleep we are taking in less information from the outside world and organizing information in our brains. And we can't go for long without sleep before our functioning suffers dramatically. Have you ever stayed up for a full 24 hours? Yeah, unfortunately I have. How did you feel? Like, not very good. People who are sleep deprived typically have trouble doing fairly simple things they can usually handle, like riding or driving. A good rule of thumb is that if you are feeling tired, moody, sick, or just off, try getting a good night's sleep. Yeah, that's important. Highlight. Young people typically need at least 8 hours of sleep a night. Yep, to feel and function well, and many actually need more than 8 hours. A bit of good news is that if you miss out on getting enough sleep one night, you can usually make up your sleep deficit by getting a good night's sleep the next. Let's check out deficit, the amount by which something is too small. So, sleep deficit meaning that you aren't getting enough. Nutrition. Oh dear. Here's my tough one, nutrition. Good nutrition is another life skill that can promote emotional and physical health. How long could you survive without food or water? Actually, you cannot survive more than a few days without food or water. But having the right fluids and food is not just a matter of survival. Our bodies are so complex that we need a wide variety of fluids and different types of materials to keep us healthy. Here we go. We burn carbohydrates as fuel, use protein to produce new cells, and tissue, which is a constant process, and use fat to store energy. Okay. We need fluids to move materials about in our bodies, which is through our bloodstream, and electrolytes to allow our nerves and muscles to fire. You should aim for a balanced diet and avoid things such as too much caffeine or sugar. All right, so avoid that, which is really hard to do because how many of us like pops or candy bars? We like to have those as snacks sometimes. Remember that when your body is healthy and in nutritional balance, you are bound to feel your best, and feeling your best can boost your emotional health. Ooh, that's a big one. Boosting your emotional health. Absolutely. Exercise. Another life skill that will benefit your emotional and physical health is exercise. Just as your body needs rest to repair itself, your body also needs to be used regularly to work most efficiently. The way we use our bodies is by moving. When you think about it, exercise is just moving in an organized and sometimes repetitive way. But working our bodies in this way helps just about every part of our bodies. Of course, exercising works our muscles, but it also works our hearts, our hearts and lungs when we do it over some time. This is commonly called cardio or aerobic conditioning. Yep. Many exercises also strengthen our bones, and there's even evidence that exercise makes our brains work more efficiently too. Yep. All right. It's true that exercise can boost your mood and release stress. It can be a good way to take your mind off your problems and help you cope. Exercise is good for physical strength, energy, and stamina. It helps release feel-good hormones called endorphins. Exercise doesn't solve problems, but it is a life skill that can boost your ability to face them. You don't have to belong to a gym or run a marathon to get helpful exercise. It is just fine if you get exercise in the normal course of events, like walking to school, playing ball, mowing the lawn, taking a hike, doing dishes or laundry, are all exercise. Hey, let's highlight that. That's pretty big. The goal is simply to work as many different parts of your body on a regular basis and to keep moving for 20 to 30 minutes several times each week. Oh, okay. All right, let's look at the last paragraph here, which is living a balanced life. Besides taking care of your physical and mental health, what is self-care? It's the skills that allow you to take care of yourself and to take responsibility for all the things that go into managing your life. When you are independent and no longer living with your parents or guardians, it's going to be up to you. There it is, up to you to develop the skills to manage your stuff on your own. As you grow older, you will likely come to realize that more often than not, moderation, living between the extremes, um, hold on. As you grow older, you will likely come to realize that more often than not, moderation, living between the extremes, okay, got it, is a pretty good way to have a life that can balance enjoyment and health and safety. Take food as an example. Consuming too little or being too limited about what you eat can be dangerous. Overdoing it is also a dangerous idea and can lead you to be unhealthy. So we'll highlight those. Or consider studying. It is definitely good to be responsible, to take your schoolwork seriously and put the necessary time into it. At the same time, you need to be able to balance that with some enjoyment, recreation, and exercise. This will help you be more effective as you work, but also make you healthier. As we grow up, we are constantly exposed to new opportunities, possibilities, and adventures. Some of these things are exciting and enticing, but many, especially if overdone, like eating or drinking alcohol, can involve some risk or dangers. Some on the so on the one hand, it is great to find ways to have some fun and explore new people, places, and activities. But remember, too much even of things that might be exciting or enjoyable can lead you to risk or be bad for your health. All right, that's the end of the article. Quick note: today, I was sitting up in the room and I was on the couch and I suddenly started getting in kind of a crabby mood, and I was just like, man, why am I in such a bad mood? And I realized that I hadn't drinking hardly any water today. So, there is a lot of truth into this. So guys and gals, whenever you're at your house and you're busy with your schoolwork and stuff, don't forget to get yourself a glass of water. Hydrate, make sure you stay hydrated. It's important. It'll help boost your spirits and all that good stuff. Don't just sit around eating chips all day. Eat you a little bit of fruit, eat you a little bit of vegetables, get you a couple glasses of water in there, and um, be in good mental health and physical health there. So I want to stop the video now. Pause it if you need any. The next video we'll be going over guiding questions, because this video is already getting to be a little too long. So I'm going to need to stop it, and we'll go over the guiding questions. All right, till next time. Figure out how to stop it. Hold on. And now, goodbye.